there, folks? rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. In the last part, we went down to the deepest part of Labyrinthos and saw the ship. And all our buddies came! We got the payoff for doing all the side quests, or all the major side stories and stuff. Though there was a lack of Alpha love. Poor Alpha. Her children, one and all. We made for the lift at the center of this chamber. Come. Alright. Poor Alpha. Better get some more Alpha love here. Otherwise I will riot. And you guys all want that. Not do you? Didn't think so. Alpha? No, Alpha. As you all know, my phone wasn't not muted. As you all know, amongst our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the ethereal sea. The heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass through said planes. We utilize the principle in constructing the anti-tower, and once more here in Thalmazane. No sooner did the form decide to withdraw from Eorzea than we began work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before in search of Hydaelyn's ever fainter echoes. The Ishascope. And you communicate with her through this device. For time, yes, but since the 7th Umbral Calamity, it has been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we have ever dared, beyond the Ishascope. Even so, I make no guarantee you will find her, nor of your safety not so deep in the ethereal sea. We understand, but if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know. I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The Ishascope's ocular lens, by which we may peer into the ethereal sea without placing ourselves at hazard, lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of ether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you with teleportation magics. To that end, we have asked if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assessing said risk. Otherwise, there is an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. Please allow me. I have thought upon this much, and in truth, I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. The events at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstrip my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard, no matter how much she may wish it were otherwise. If I assist in the manner that Master Potional has laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust in me to do so? I can think of none I trust more. Compared to all that effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the first, preventing us from dissolving the ether on a single expedition ought to pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. You flatter me, but rest assured I will be keeping a close eye on all of you. There is one more thing. Those in ages past refer to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet what of these memories? Few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on the ethereal tides? Some theorize that they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you, for hatred or for love. Thus do I caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you, that they may lift you up once more. The Ishoscope is now accessible. Okay, so I'm like slightly misremembering events, but it's fine. We're going in with a party of NPCs because I, much like Katisis, I highly recommend doing this one with NPC. So we're gonna grab Ryonji. Trying to think, do I want Graha or? I kind of not like my limit breaks to not be hijacked, so just thinking of the dungeon here. Yeah, okay.
Right then.
We're gonna take a Stinian. Anyway. Let's go.
In order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me. Those things are pure malcontent.
Okay, Stinian.
The residue of lives
you go for it too. That's
unfulfilled.
cool. So, when you're with randoms, a lot of them will want to kind of try and pull this one up ahead, but I find little or no point actually doing that. It's just like, whatever. Because there's no more enemies up ahead, and I'd rather, you know, let us be down here versus trying to run up ahead and yada yada yada.
You're mine!
So... can't really go off to the side very much. It's all blocked off, unfortunately. Alright, Thancred, it's all on you.
Together we shall overcome this.
Apparently it's all on me, the not targets all on Thancred targets, but that's fine! That is... Thancred, where are you going with my enemies? Alright, let's go ahead and get my black one going. There's not too much really to note on this. This pull will, in randoms, be pulled ahead. Because there actually are enemies ahead. But of course, with trust, it's not going to happen. Which is fine.
You're mine!
I'll be honest, I don't actually know if Obsidian has, like, anything special with this dungeon, but I'm draining them. I just didn't want Alizé, okay? She hogs the limit break. I could have taken a Chitola, but yeah, taking a chance on Stygian having something in here. So yeah, this will be that next up pull. So you pull those two particular ones together. Apparently I'm just gonna stand in front. It's cool. Fun! Everything's fine. It's like, oh wow, something died. No. Let's do this. Y'all are so useless. Ah! Alright. It's gonna be kind of general and gist of how this is gonna go. Run into things up here, except sometimes you're gonna see these yellowy ones. Okay. What the heck? They targeted before I could even.
You're mine.
Hacks. That's all it is. It's all hacks.
You're mine.
So this is Elbert. You might remember him. He also has a royal buttload of defense, and he's gonna spawn these stinking arrogances. They're kind of just gonna chill there, and you're gonna want to kind of sit in the middle. And this is where trust actually kind of sucks in the dungeon. In a flesh I'm familiar with, and the memory of a principled scion takes form. Soup Samadhi. If you don't AoE those enough, some will live through it. Never doth words suffice. Some will live through it, you will have to single target them down. I assume if they get their attack off, it's just death, but I don't know. Now take this from me, never will I surrender my devotion, my love. And here I thought we'd move past this. 'Tis the very depravity she showed at the waking sands. Okay, think red anytime now. Thank you. Do that move. Alright, Agleathite is gonna be Tank Buster. Gonna do this. And she's gonna do these two. Tentacles are gonna go glowy glowy. You wanna be in the quarters that are not in the glowy glowy tentacles. So always kinda try and go in the middle like this. First time around she'll do two and then two. So it's gonna be an easy pattern to kind of just know. But, later on, it's gonna get a little more complicated. She's gonna do this. You might recognize this sort of ability from Innocence. Swords and all that. So just kind of chill where you are. Wait for the sword to go on the back, much like Innocence. Yeah, there's a. God, I'm blanking on what boss it is, but there was another boss where how this is done, like, completely reminds me of it. Alright, so that's gonna target half the people, then the stack's gonna target the third person, at least from my experience on this fight, target the third person who was not targeted by the single things on the ground, if that makes sense? I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, you have the stack and then the two singles we first. The stack will almost always go onto the person that the two singles on the ground will not go after. Alright, so she's gonna do a Glaive shot again. However, this time she's gonna combine it with shoot. with me being bad and not paying attention. So just gonna mine it with the quarters. Gosh dang it! I should have just followed Oriente. Okay, take 2 at this. Should I just follow Oriente now? I just follow him now. Yeah. We're just following you. Hey bud, how's it going? You're gonna save me from failing miserably at this.
Together we shall overcome.
Also, thank our Estinians totally used Limit Break on me. Fine. This is better than the mage one.
Be gone!
That's Odie, it's almost, it's gonna be that 2 and then 1. So going after Thancred and whatchamacallit, so yeah, one after Estinian.
Be gone!
I don't think the tank. I think it's a weird trust thing. Probably haven't done this dungeon a lot because of the minion.
Be gone! This will hurt.
Yeah, just die, please. We've seen everything. Offending. Alright.
Follow the flow of ether.
Release
It
thy
will
passion
guide
for
you.
thine own sake. So I was thinking, I wonder if Elfin and Odyssey would have had, like, good lines for the first two Samadhi part.
The ether is too dense. Oh, I'm losing you.
But I have my reasons for this group. Hopefully my reasons for this group. I have reasons for Thancred, okay? Get they aren't, so that I can just be like, boom.
Make ready.
You. My desire is for you to not take me out of melee range, you stinky desire. Affection and memory of a valiant Archon takes form. Thou ever grantest me the strength to move forward. She'll always be here for you. So that was Moonbreda. No, I was on that. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My nose is itchy. That was not gear. In a rush of familiars alike, the memory of a kind-hearted knight takes form. The people of Ishgard won't forget you. Orshi! Yeah, so that one will just kind of chill there, constantly doing that buff, that little buff, or at least I think it does. I think it maybe it stays as long as someone's there. But yeah, so it does a little, defense and offense buff. It's only like 30 seconds, and technically it's better to just run past it, but out of respect, you stop for that one. Out of respect, you do not run past the Russian one. Okay. Forgive me, I need to fix my fan to just be other thing. Otherwise, I am going to have a very horrendous headache in about 5 seconds. Otherwise, Sucks. It's really hot in my room right now.
Together we shall overcome this.
And the headache's still gonna come. Perfect. Anyway. Still nothing too much to note here. Just kind of like, whatever.
My turn.
Yeah, mailing with 2. What of it? Because the others won't, okay? Healing. Why would I get striking of anything? Why would I? Doesn't exist. As my life belongs to the Empire and death, I shall serve. Still holding to his principles in a way, I suppose. Vegetarian impact is gonna be general AoE. It's gonna be a frontal line attack. And I haven't talked about too much in this expansion, but this boss does have melee hate. It's called right here. This is your melee hate, ladies and gentlemen. So you need to watch for the crystal that is breaking the fastest and go to it. There's going to be 2, one in the front, one in the back. You'll notice that one right back there. I'm like nodding to it like you guys can actually see me. Right back there was broken. Ambulance Tartarus is Buster, by the way. So yeah, that one back there was broken. And yeah, it's relevant, not for that particular round, but it is relevant. Anyway, so he's gonna do these little targeting things. They're gonna go out to... Famfrit, you literally could have left it in the middle. They're gonna go out like that in the corners. You don't want to be in the corners. Retaunt can be left in the middle. It's fine. But apparently the Trust do not agree with me on this fact, so they're gonna take it to that corner. Well, that's cool. Let's prepare for him to warp over here. Be in place to lose my positionals again. Alright, so remember how I mentioned you have to watch for the one, and there's going to be one in the front and back? This is where it becomes relevant. It's going to do the targeting things again. However, this time it's going to target one half of the arena. Like so. Do that. Oh my gosh. He has to do his one-liner every time he uses the thing. Alright. I think it's probably about to run this guy off into Timbuktu land. Fine. Apparently it's too busy doing mechanics to actually follow. Kinda funny, honestly. Buryon J a little scary close to that Buster. That's where I was in my location. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Adblock headache I'm getting. To exhaust some air out of my room, and it's making it hot. If I don't, then I'm gonna have a really bad headache from the smell. So, sucks, man, sucks. Lord Von Balsar again. I tell you, slaying! Oh my god! Slaying! It does exist! Rest. Your fight is over. This light, is it truly... Alright, Famfrit. All you. So yeah, you would pull this ahead if this were a regular group. There are more enemies up ahead, but well, we're in trust, so...
You're mine.
Yeah, I know. Everything. Okay, I don't know if Enlightenment's gonna hit everything from this position, but... Especially not if I hit Forbidden Chakra. Definitely not gonna do it then.
You're mine.
Doing good. I'm doing good. Anyway. Oh, I think kill it? Okay. Chilling here, showing us the way once more. Yeah, you would pull it up to this group. Not get past here unless this group is dead. Of course, everyone brings all the way up there because they do. I don't know, maybe I just pull weird when I'm on tank, but. Here. Really, I'm pressing like 4 buttons, but point is, we're just pressing buttons. And for this stuff to die. Who's going heavy? What the heck? Go this way, I guess. Yeah, you pulled up to this little platform here. Nymphilia! And that is why you bring Famfrit. Anyways, so you pull this pull into the next one because you can. It doesn't do too much. It's only one more enemy up there, but it's something. I'll just say I'm not a huge fan of this last boss on melee. I mean, it's not too bad. It's just one mechanic in particular I dislike. Take care of that elemental. I'll get this. Alright, you're with me. Nice one-liner there, Oriante. So yeah, last enemy. It's almost, I feel like, a kind of a callback to Siren Song C. In that this is pretty similar to the last enemy of Siren Song C.
You're mine.
Definitely not gonna redo the Mamish. Blank? What the heck? Game, please.
stubborn. It's the last. But this is as far as you go. Oblivion beckons!
So yes, if you do want to look at it away, we have fought the same person 2 dungeons in a row. In a way. Sorta. The same soul. Dandino. This is Amon! You might have expected this in retrospect.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far.
Anyway, Dark Forte is Buster. So they might be looking at this guy like, Rinny, why do you hate it on melee?
Persist in this folly no longer.
So you want to pay attention to these Thundaga Fortes. One's going to go faster than the other. You want to be on the one that's going slower. Get off the one that was slower after the first one goes off to avoid the second one.
The stage is set.
Strophe. He's going to bring up this little circle duder guy. Sorry, the circle what's it? And it's going to go up like so. And you just want to be not in his path. So they're over there, but I'm over here. It's fine.
This will hurt.
So left Baraga Forte is going to be his left. Not our left. His left. That was not the right combination. It's fine. Think Omega. It's his left.
We shall overcome this.
Okay, what's a combination? What is a combo? Wow. In fact, I am like sweating almost 30-degree room right
Let
now.
the curtains rise.
Sorry, 30 degrees Celsius.
Distraction.
Yep. See that that and that. So that's like Ifrit, little things. A bracing wind leaps from the pages of memory. So curtain call, throwback to Circus Tower here. So this one got me more than North Spawn, I'll be honest. The first time.
What a boorish audience you are.
So yeah, it is pretty much a callback to Circus Tower there. You hide behind the ice to get away from curtain call. This time you hide behind the ice to get away from curtain call. Anyways, this time he's going to bring the circles out and it's going to be a double. So we could either follow a Stinian here, or I completely suck at talking and playing at the same time. It's fine. Alright, left again. The upgraded Circus Tower by the, I guess you could say. Alright, Dark Forte.
Mitre.
Return for what? Alright. And we've seen pretty much everything Amon's gonna throw at us. Down the south one. Left Baraga. Wow, I swear he does do right, but sometimes some fights he's just gonna be like, I'm gonna stick to the same side constantly. And then you'll get those people who are like, oh, what's this? It's messing up doing the same thing constantly. I'm gonna stand in the same spot constantly and always get hit by it when it says left. I'm gonna stand on the right and get hit. You know. Eruption Forte. Okay, oh my god, I haven't seen this far in the fight in a while. Like, I don't remember him doing eruptions again. Left! I swear to god! He does right. It's really not proving it. See? See? Right! He did right! I told you he did!
Be gone.
Yeah, I barely remember this part of the fight because I almost never see it because usually we have higher damage, so. I got this, Justinian. You're good. Oh, he does do that move again. Cool. He won't do curtain call again. It is his ultimate. Besides, if you do, I guess maybe if you somehow push into an enrage, he'll do curtain call.
All lies.
And his cell won't come to save you that time. I don't know.
Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies.
Sorry, Mom. I was talking right over you. No card. My god. Oh no. So let's go back to the Labyrinthos S rank here. That tiny troll I just got, that is the minion you need to spawn Burfler the Canny in Labyrinthos. Again, it is in sunny weather during the day. And it's like a 4% drop rate, by the way. And I have it on both characters. First try on this character too. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Blankety. I'll probably have it by the time this goes up, but. Sorry. Yeah, that's like a 4% drop rate for that troll, by the way, and I got it first try. It's also. The reason it's notable is it's unique and untradeable, so you can't sell it on the market board. So you have to get the drop in order to actually get it for spawning Burfler in Labyrinthos. Yeah. That happens. I was just thinking, watch the troll drop. Watch the troll drop. The troll is gonna drop. And it dropped.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to her.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all. How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emmett Suck. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream.
Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Emet adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amarok in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall. To become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution! That is my truth, my answer to the question, and yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way? After all these years. Is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Fantastic. Still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Asahi?
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you. Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
Even here, even now, you have every right to hate me. For the fool I was, for the monster I became. But I will not beg forgiveness. The tale of Hermes, the man who knew so much, yet understood so little, ends here.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
Brave travelers, I welcome you. I see. Thou didst journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said, once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Aetheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being, and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, Thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark! Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back.
For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. shouldst thou emerge victorious.
The Mothercrystal is now accessible. During this quest and when using the daily support system, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of scions. Some of these allies' roles will differ from those you are normally able to select. Additionally, you may now enter the Isoscope with a party of NPC avatars. So yes, we have a trust trial. Yes. And are we doing it? Yes, because I hate this trial with random people, okay? I really don't like doing this trial with random people. I'm really bad at this trial too, so forewarned, really bad at this one. So I'm also gonna be kind of relying on the NPCs to guide me where I'm supposed to stand, because otherwise I am just like, oh gosh. Healers out, Urion, J Alpha No, tanks, Famfrit, Garaha, Tia, everyone else DPS.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth.
Drop a ring. Okay, cool. We're gonna equip that right quick. So we have this willful buff, burning for battle, saying most damage that will normally result in KO will instead ignite the will to live. Basically, they're giving us lives. Instead of having to restart, they will give us lives. So we have, don't have to fully restart in case we're too bad. And it's only in trust that we get this.
Have you the
so Famfrit's gonna be main tank for this one. Alright, so anytime you hear change of arms, you will need to pay attention to what she changes to. And like I said, we are just gonna kind of chill with them. I believe this one's an inn. Okay, yeah, so she'll do an icon.
Where near or far.
I was in! Alright, so we have a Moose's score, and this is dual tank buster.
And now this.
The tanks have to, or it's a stack buster, I should say. So the tanks must stack for it. So Dawn, Mantle. Totally not paying attention to what I'm doing, by the way. Told you. Alright, so when she does this, you need to go in the corners. Or not the corners, okay. Corners is another one. That one's just out. You'll notice, yeah, the AI is like purposely also messes up this one, by the way. It's kind of programmed that way. I think it's Tola is the only one who perfectly does this trial. Remember what they said about this one. Alright, so this is going to be the corners.
By blade.
So basically, follow Ishtola. Alright, so Hero Sundering is a single buster. And it's a clonal buster, so, yeah. I guess if you were a tank, Raha would be the swap.
Hold still.
Healer... Furion Shay would be the swap? Or... Oh, no.
This will hurt.
So she's gonna do the cross again. Or the out. The out.
Away with you.
The Alexander and Estidian are kind of really bad at doing it. Magos is Radiance. Fine. Yeah. You're only gonna get either I'm doing the mechanics right or I am doing my rotation right. Okay, you're not gonna get both in this trial. Alright, It's on mantle. This is gonna be the cross.
By blade!
You're not gonna get both. I'm not gonna do my
Crystals of
rotation.
light. To me.
She's gonna summon all these different crystals and yeah, we need to destroy them all for whatever this is. A proximity line, sort of similar to Innocence.
Feel.
Yeah.
The sorrow of hope's
Hi
demise.
guys, wanna stack with me?
Think.
That one apparently.
Find your way in the darkness.
Yeah, you get to see a little bit more of this with randoms, because or a little less of this with randoms, because with randoms they're going to be a little more risky, and I'd also be a little more risky with randoms. But Ishtola, do you mind? That's kind of my spot. I think she is out of... Yo! Where are you going? I guess I can keep heading in. No,
You underestimate me.
girl hot.
Follow your light.
Alright, obviously if that hits 100, it's a wipe.
Or fly, my children, and never look
one of the last times I did this with randoms, I wiped to this particular thing way too many times.
Then you are resolved.
Something special.
And there's Miss hogging the limit break first. So,
By
down
crystal
for...
light.
Yeah, I'm probably to the limit break instead of going for my regular rotation. Case in point why I don't like going without Zay. Alright, so this is Massin. So you do the in, and then you do the spread. Yeah, this is where I start getting bad, because she's starting to combine mechanics, and oh gosh, anyways, this is Scorn, there is that Buster Stacked.
We're high or low.
Alright, again. Alright, so you kind of want to chill. I guess I'll chill with Thancred. Hi, buddy. How's it going? I'm here with you. Yeah, you just have to kind of follow this as it goes. I'm also dying a whole lot less than I did the first time I did this, let me tell you. I never actually fully wiped, but I lost life or two.
Light unyielding.
Alright, then we got this stat. Hurry on, Zay!
My thanks.
I
Refulgence eternal.
Alright, so need to be not near those. I'm just like, why did he run off into nowhere with the stack? I haven't seen what you did. She's the staff on. I see that much. Okay, sword.
By blade.
Girl hot, buddy. That was my spot. I know they're pre-programmed to go to certain spots. You can see they probably left that particular spot open for me, but yeah. We're slowly getting there on the rotation and the fight at the same time. Alright. Don't ask me to remember the fight anymore! That was just a AoE. Oh god! This part of the waves! No! Oh gosh. So basically she's just gonna be infinitely doing this, and then it's gonna be stack this, stack this. This is a multi-stack. So I'm just gonna follow them. Yeah, so basically this is the rest of the fight. Stack, wave, stack, wave. Let's get out of that wave. She's gonna switch. Dawn Mantle. Okay, yeah, I forgot. She'll do the swap. That's swap thing, wave, swap thing, wave, swap thing, wave. Basically, that's swap, whatever, stack, waves. That's the rotation I'm looking for now. Yeah, so let's see, stack.
I will not hold back.
You now.
Okay, that's the safe spot there. That was a little sketchy to kind of stack stuff in. Oh god, hello. Switches. Alright, yeah. Also the element also changes what type she does. So this is gonna be the out with a stack. Ow! Y'all could have stacked. Oh my gosh. This is like I'm playing with randos. Except you're still better, because I hate doing trial with randoms. Okay, you guys are just gonna stack with me, right?
Together we shall overcome this.
You know, I'm following you for one go. See, if I needed to, I would find the spot, but I can be lazy with the trust and finding the spot, because they will find the spot for me. Switching to ice. Yeah, sure. Right, there's the element bit. And this is the
By blade.
cross. So cool, thrown off by where. Ishtola! You almost went in my path there. Light wave. And yeah, like I said, literally the last bit of this fight is just this. It is a little bit lame that it feels like this is just an HP, like, sponging at this point. Like, oh, you just have to survive the same thing over and over and again and again and again.
Hold still.
I have you now.
Make ready.
Yeah. I do not like the end part of the Hydaelyn fight. Just because it's like, do the same thing over and over again. So if you get the people who are messing up the waves constantly, it's gonna be constantly that.
At last, man has the strength to.
Highly prefer doing this particular trial with trust. Do not like doing it with random people. Nope.
No! This can't be happening!
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mothercrystal, our final hope. Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the Crystal of Azum, yes? As Hydaelyn, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azum's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
We will find our way, Bana.
Of this, I have no doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
My feels. I am glad to see you well, though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? To say Hydaelyn is No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Hydaelyn's blow without delay. You will find Medion if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is, the fancy navigatory one. To the edge of the universe where congregates the despair of countless stars, you are determined to see this through? We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you? Yet we have only two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Charlene's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them, there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The form's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Hydaelyn is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need the data to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. You can chart a course to the Sea of Stars in a single day? Gods. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then, and perhaps a nap? However, I think before we go take said nap, I should probably call it there. It took a little longer than I'd hoped for those two combined, but I also forgot how long the cutscenes were. So, thanks for watching. In the next part, we will speak with Ojika, take a rest, and, well, wait for the Lapras to chart the course to find Medion. So, yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting your channel. All support greatly helps her keep being content like this. Loading, what the heck? And more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!